again, one could get hold of an asset at $3,500, $4,000. And in one scenario, gold runs up to $6,000 and you look like an absolute rock star sort of 12 months later. Aren't you clever for doing this? The flip side is that you get an asset, you get hold of it at $3,500, $4,000. You do some great work, you do some optimization. It's operating all in line with your plan, but gold's now at $2,500, and all of a sudden it's looking pretty much not such a smart investment at that level as well. So I think the gold price is significantly more pertinent around that. And again, I go back to that point around, if you're prudently looking at sort of, do we layer in a $2,000, $2,500 long-term gold price? You might find that you then miss the commercial bid because there's other groups out there that might be prepared to take a different view on the long-term gold price. So I think it makes it a lot more competitive to do that. I think it's interesting if one's looking now across the sector, where are companies reestablishing reserve calculations at? Where so it used to be 12, 13, 1400. You see some groups now reporting reserves at $2,000 an ounce. So that'll tell you, is that a flaw? If you think about where banks are prepared to do project financing or lending into the sector, what are they using as a long-term gold price for assessing, say, a 7-year project finance loan, 2-year construction, 5-year repayment? What's their view as well? And as I understand it, and I'm obviously not that close to it at this stage, but just talking to people in the sector that I know, is that you can kind of see that sort of 2000 to 2002, 2004 number is where maybe sort of reserves are being calculated, where bankers are prepared to put, lending dollars on the table. From an equity valuation basis, it's probably north of that as well.